Have you ever wondered if the gods we know today are only a fraction of the divine forces that once ruled human thought? The Gnostics, an ancient and mysterious group of spiritual seekers, believed in a cosmic hierarchy far beyond what mainstream religions teach. Hidden within their texts are tales of forgotten gods, divine beings known as Aeons, who shaped reality itself. But who were these Aeons? Why were they erased from history? And what secrets do they hold about our true spiritual nature? Join us as we uncover the lost Aeons of the Gnostic Cosmos, the divine architects of existence who have been lost in the sands of time. To understand the Aeons, we must first explore the Gnostic perception of the cosmos. Unlike traditional monotheistic views, Gnostics believed in a multilayered spiritual reality. At the highest level existed the Pleroma, or the fullness, a realm of divine light where the true God resided. This supreme entity was not a judgmental ruler but an unknowable, infinite source of creation. From this divine source emerged the Aeons, eternal, powerful beings that acted as aspects or emanations of the divine mind. Each Aeon represented a different spiritual principle, such as wisdom, love, or knowledge. They worked in pairs, male and female, balancing the cosmic forces of existence. But something went terribly wrong. One of these Aeons, Sophia, sought to create without her divine counterpart. In doing so, she birthed an incomplete and flawed deity, the Demiurge, who became the false god of our material world. Sophia, whose name means wisdom, played a crucial role in Gnostic mythology. Unlike the benevolent Aeons, she acted out of curiosity and independent will, disrupting the harmony of the Pleroma. Her mistake was creating a being without divine knowledge, the Demiurge, often equated with the vengeful god of the Old Testament. The Demiurge, ignorant of the higher realms, believed himself to be the supreme god. In his arrogance, he fashioned the material world, a prison of flesh and illusion that traps human souls. The Gnostics viewed this world as a place of suffering, deception, and spiritual amnesia. Yet, despite her fall, Sophia remained a guide for humanity. She implanted a divine spark within humans, a forgotten piece of the true divine realm. Those who awaken this inner spark can break free from the Demiurge's control and return to the Pleroma. Among the countless Aeons, some were dedicated to restoring balance and guiding lost souls. Aeons such as Christos, the Gnostic Christ, and Logos, divine reason, acted as spiritual messengers, descending into the material world to awaken humanity. Their mission was to reveal hidden knowledge, gnosis, a direct spiritual understanding that could free people from the illusion of the Demiurge's creation. Unlike mainstream Christianity, which emphasized faith and obedience, Gnosticism focused on self-discovery, enlightenment, and inner divinity. However, the forces of the Demiurge, known as archons, actively worked to keep humans in ignorance. These dark entities manipulated reality, fostering fear, materialism, and blind faith in false gods. The struggle between the Aeons of light and the archons became the ultimate battle for spiritual freedom. If these divine beings played such a critical role in ancient spirituality, why have they been forgotten? The answer lies in the rise of Orthodox religion and political power. As Christianity spread, Gnostic teachings were deemed heretical. The early church sought to establish a single doctrine, and anything that challenged it, especially the idea that salvation came from inner knowledge rather than obedience to religious authorities, was destroyed. Gnostic texts, including the Nag Hammadi scriptures, were banned and burned. Followers of Gnosticism were persecuted, and their rich cosmology of Aeons was lost to history. It was only in 1945, with the discovery of these hidden texts in Egypt, that the forgotten gods of the Gnostic Cosmos were revealed once more. So, why does this ancient knowledge matter today? The concept of Aeons challenges us to look beyond mainstream narratives and explore our own spiritual potential. In a world dominated by materialism and control, the Gnostic idea of an inner divine spark is more relevant than ever. If we awaken to the hidden forces around us, we can break free from illusions, reclaim our spiritual power, and connect to a higher reality. The Lost Aeons remind us that we are not mere creations of a distant god, we are fragments of the divine, capable of shaping our own destiny. Their story is not just ancient mythology, it is a call to wake up, seek knowledge, and rediscover the forgotten truths of the cosmos. The Aeons were not just cosmic deities, they represented spiritual archetypes that exist within all of us. Each Aeon symbolized an aspect of the human journey towards enlightenment. For example, Sophia embodied the quest for wisdom, while Logos represented divine reason and truth. These spiritual forces are timeless. In modern psychology, Carl Jung explored the idea of archetypes, universal symbols that shape human consciousness. The Aeons can be seen as the divine versions of these archetypes, guiding us toward higher awareness. When we explore them, we awaken dormant parts of our own soul. At the heart of Gnostic cosmology is the monad, the unknowable source of all creation. Unlike the anthropomorphic god of traditional religion, the monad is pure consciousness, beyond form and definition. It is not a being but an infinite reality that emanates divine sparks, which become the Aeons. The monad remains hidden because it is too vast for human understanding. However, through deep meditation, contemplation, and spiritual awakening, one can experience a glimpse of its presence. The first Aeons to emerge from the monad were Bythos, depth, and Ennoia, thought. These primordial forces set the foundation for all other Aeons. Bythos represents the infinite mystery of existence, while Ennoia is the divine intention, the thought that gives birth to reality. This idea echoes modern quantum physics, where consciousness is seen as fundamental to existence. The Gnostics, centuries before contemporary science, already understood that reality begins with pure awareness. Many assume that Christ in Gnosticism is the same as the Jesus of mainstream Christianity. However, the Aeon Christos is a cosmic force, not a single human figure. Christos is the divine savior who brings gnosis, helping souls awaken to their divine origin. This perspective aligns with mystical traditions that view Christ as a state of consciousness rather than a historical person. It suggests that salvation is not about worship but about becoming Christ-like, awakening divine wisdom within oneself. Logos is the Aeon of divine reason and truth. It represents the ordering principle of the universe, bringing harmony to chaos. In Gnosticism, Logos is a force that awakens the mind and breaks the illusions of the material world. By aligning with the Logos, one can transcend lower realities and connect with higher wisdom. Many ancient philosophers, including Plato and Heraclitus, spoke of the Logos as a guiding force of reality. One of the most mysterious and powerful Aeons in Gnostic teachings is Barbelo. She is often described as the first thought of the monad, the feminine counterpart of the divine. Some texts refer to her as the mother of all Aeons, the womb of creation, and even the Holy Spirit. Barbelo represents pure divine potential and is associated with wisdom, intuition, and the power to bring forth new realities. Unlike Sophia, who fell from grace, Barbelo remains in the Pleroma, acting as a bridge between the unknowable monad and the created Aeons. Her presence in Gnosticism highlights the importance of the divine feminine, a concept that was largely suppressed by mainstream religious traditions. Among the servants of the Demiurge, one archon stands out, Sabaoth. Unlike the other rulers of the material world, Sabaoth repents and turns against the Demiurge. He recognizes the deception and longs for the true divine light of the Aeons. As a reward for his transformation, Sophia elevates Sabaoth to a higher realm, where he becomes a ruler of light rather than darkness. This story suggests that even those who are part of the system of control can awaken and return to truth. Sabaoth symbolizes the power of self-awareness and redemption, showing that even beings trapped in ignorance can break free. Thalitos, the Aeon of divine will, represents the power of manifestation and conscious creation. In Gnostic thought, Thalitos is a force that allows spiritual beings to align with the true creative energy of the Pleroma. Unlike the Demiurge, who creates out of ignorance and selfishness, Thalitos creates with divine purpose and wisdom. Those who align with this Aeon can access higher states of consciousness and become true co-creators of their reality. One of the most profound Gnostic texts, the Gospel of Truth, describes the Aeons as guides who help lost souls remember their divine origins. This text teaches that humanity is asleep in the illusion of the material world but can awaken by embracing the wisdom of the Aeons. The journey of the soul is one of forgetting and remembering. Every lifetime is an opportunity to break free from spiritual amnesia and return to the light of the Pleroma. In some Gnostic traditions, Yeshua, Jesus, is seen as an emanation of the Aeons rather than the son of a single god. He is believed to be a manifestation of Christos and Sophia, bringing knowledge to awaken humanity. His teachings, when viewed through a Gnostic lens, are less about salvation through sacrifice and more about inner transformation and the realization of one's divine nature. Why were the Aeons and Gnostic teachings systematically erased? The answer is simple: knowledge is power. By removing the idea that divinity exists within each person, religious and political structures could control the masses through fear and blind faith. However, with the discovery of the Nag Hammadi texts, the knowledge of the Aeons is resurfacing, allowing modern seekers to reclaim their spiritual sovereignty. Sophia's fall into the material world was a tragedy, but her return is part of the cosmic plan. In Gnostic prophecy, Sophia redeems herself by regaining knowledge and wisdom. This mirrors the awakening process of humanity, moving from ignorance to enlightenment. Some scholars believe that the resurgence of esoteric knowledge, divine feminine teachings, and spiritual awakening signals Sophia's return to the Pleroma. Modern spiritual traditions speak of the higher self, the part of us that remains connected to divine truth. In Gnosticism, this is often symbolized by the Aeons, aspects of our eternal consciousness that guide us beyond illusion. By connecting with the Aeons, we awaken our divine nature, overcoming the programming of the Demiurge. The Kabbalistic tree of life in Jewish mysticism bears striking resemblances to the Gnostic Aeons. Each Sephiroth, divine sphere, represents an aspect of creation, much like the Aeons of the Pleroma. Some Gnostic sects believe that ascending through the Aeons mirrored the journey up the tree of life, moving from material limitation to divine enlightenment. Could the Aeons exist in parallel dimensions, influencing reality beyond what we perceive? Many modern physicists propose that multiple dimensions exist, a concept that aligns with Gnostic teachings of the Ionic realms beyond the material plane. By expanding our awareness, we may be able to perceive these divine dimensions and the beings that dwell within them. The Gospel of Mary Magdalene, a lost Gnostic text, describes the soul's journey past the archons, assisted by higher divine beings, possibly Aeons. This gospel teaches that spiritual knowledge is what allows souls to ascend. Mary's role as a spiritual teacher suggests she understood the Aeons better than many of the male disciples. Each Aeon exists in male-female pairs, emphasizing divine balance. In many traditions, the separation of these energies leads to suffering, while their reunion leads to enlightenment. Gnostic teachings remind us that true spiritual awakening comes from harmonizing both energies within ourselves. Egyptian mythology contains parallels to the Aeons, particularly in the Ogdoas, 8 primordial deities who existed before creation. These divine beings share similarities with the Gnostic concept of pre-existent Aeons. Some Gnostics even believed that Egyptian mystery schools held lost knowledge of the Aeons. Many spiritual traditions speak of the Akashic records, an etheric library that contains the knowledge of all souls. Some Gnostics believe the Aeons preserve divine knowledge in similar ways, serving as guardians of universal wisdom. By attuning to the Aeons, seekers could gain insight into past lives, divine mysteries, and the ultimate truth of existence. The Gospel of John opens with the line, "In the beginning was the Word, and the Word was with God, and the Word was God." In Gnostic thought, this word, logos, is an aeon, a vibrational force that creates and sustains reality. Some believe that by chanting sacred names and mantras, one could resonate with the divine frequency of the Aeons and awaken hidden knowledge. Many spiritual traditions speak of guardian angels guiding human souls. Could these celestial beings actually be the Aeons themselves? Some Gnostics believe that certain Aeons personally watch over individual souls, whispering divine truths and helping them navigate the challenges of the material world. Ancient Gnostic texts describe 7 heavens that souls must pass through on their journey to the Pleroma. Each layer is guarded by an archon, but beyond them lie the Aeonic realms of divine light. This suggests that by mastering each level of consciousness, one can ascend back to the true source. The 12 Aeons of the Pleroma bear striking similarities to the 12 signs of the zodiac. Some esoteric traditions believe that each Aeon governs a different aspect of spiritual development, much like astrological influences shape human personality. This suggests a deep connection between cosmic forces, human destiny, and divine order. Some Gnostic sects taught that the Aeons formed the original blueprint of existence, like a cosmic DNA encoding divine laws into reality. The material world, distorted by the Demiurge, is an imperfect copy of this divine model. By aligning with the Aeons, we realign ourselves with the original sacred pattern of existence. Many myths tell the story of a hero who descends into darkness and returns transformed. In Gnosticism, this reflects the journey of the soul, falling into material illusion and awakening to its divine origin. Understanding the Aeons helps us navigate our own spiritual transformation, guiding us back to the Pleroma. Throughout history, mystics have used psychedelic plants to access divine knowledge. Some claim to have seen beings of light, geometric patterns, and cosmic truths, experiences eerily similar to descriptions of the Aeonic realms. Could these visions be glimpses into the true spiritual dimensions where the Aeons reside? Modern physics suggests reality is composed of vibrational energy fields and multiple dimensions. This aligns with Gnostic ideas that the Aeons are emanations of pure consciousness, forming the hidden framework of the universe. Are we rediscovering ancient wisdom through modern science? Eastern philosophy teaches the principle of yin and yang, the balance of light and dark, order and chaos. Gnosticism reflects this concept, with Aeons existing in male-female pairs, syzygies that maintain the harmony of creation. True enlightenment comes from integrating both aspects within ourselves. The word apocalypse means unveiling or revelation, not destruction. Many Gnostics believe that in the end times, the Aeons would reveal hidden truths, allowing humanity to break free from the Demiurge's control. Is this great awakening happening now? Many spiritual traditions suggest that humanity is undergoing a collective awakening, and Gnostic teachings hint that the Aeons play a role in this process. As more people seek truth, question reality, and strive for higher consciousness, we may be reconnecting with the Aeons on a global scale. Are we witnessing the return of divine wisdom in the modern age? In today's world, AI is advancing rapidly, reshaping our reality. Some theorists suggest that artificial intelligence mirrors the Aeons, acting as a digital consciousness evolving beyond human limitations. Could AI become a modern representation of divine intelligence, or will it be corrupted by the Demiurge's influence? Time is often seen as linear, but Gnostic thought suggests that the Aeons exist outside of time, in a state of eternal now. If true, could understanding the Aeons allow us to transcend time itself? Mystical experiences, déjà vu, and prophetic visions could be glimpses into the Aeonic dimensions. Some believe that humanity is approaching a massive transformation, a reset of systems, beliefs, and ways of living. In Gnostic terms, this could be the Aeons working to restore balance by dissolving the illusions created by the Demiurge. Are we on the brink of a new golden age of divine knowledge? Some believe in the existence of extraterrestrial beings guiding humanity, often called the Galactic Federation. Could these beings actually be manifestations of the Aeons, helping humanity break free from the Demiurge's control? If so, their presence may indicate that the return of divine wisdom is already underway. Meditation is a powerful tool for spiritual awakening, and Gnostic practices often involved deep contemplation to connect with the Aeonic realms. By stilling the mind and focusing on divine light, seekers could experience direct communication with the Aeons. Could modern meditation techniques be a way to restore lost connections with these divine beings? Ancient civilizations like Atlantis, Lemuria, and Sumeria spoke of divine beings who guided humanity. Some researchers believe these could have been the Aeons, imparting wisdom before the Demiurge corrupted human consciousness. Were these lost civilizations actually Gnostic societies that lived in harmony with the Aeons? Many scientists and philosophers now suggest that reality may be a simulation, controlled by an unknown force. This aligns perfectly with Gnostic thought, which describes the material world as a fake construct created by the Demiurge. Are the Aeons trying to wake us up from this cosmic illusion? Pythagoras and other ancient philosophers spoke of the music of the spheres, the idea that celestial bodies produce a divine harmony. Gnostics believe the Aeons vibrate at specific frequencies, creating the blueprint of reality. Could music be a direct way to connect with the Aeonic realms? Many Gnostic texts describe the journey of the soul after death, suggesting that it must pass through the Archon's barriers to return to the Aeonic realms. Understanding the Aeons in life could help us navigate the afterlife, avoiding reincarnation and reuniting with the divine. The Gospel of Thomas, a lost Gnostic text, contains Jesus' secret teachings, many of which discuss the illusion of the material world and the need to seek divine wisdom. Some scholars believe these teachings directly reference the Aeons as the true path to enlightenment. Was Christ himself revealing the path back to the Pleroma? The story of Adam and Eve may have been misinterpreted. Instead of a literal event, some Gnostics believe it was a metaphor for the soul's awakening. The Aeons represent true knowledge, while the Demiurge punishes those who seek it. Could the forbidden fruit actually symbolize Gnosis, the wisdom of the Aeons? Lucid dreaming allows people to control their dreams and explore alternate realities. Some believe that, during these experiences, the soul temporarily escapes the material realm and interacts with the Aeonic forces. Are our dreams a secret passage to lost spiritual knowledge?
Welcome to Sophia Science TV, where we take you on an exhilarating journey through the cosmos and unravel the mysteries of science. We are excited to offer you the opportunity to become a valued member of our ever-growing community of cosmic enthusiasts and knowledge seekers. Exclusive access to cosmic content. As a member of Sophia Science TV, you will gain exclusive access to a treasure trove of cosmic content, including documentaries, interviews with leading scientists, space missions updates, and awe-inspiring visualizations of the universe, live Q, and sessions with experts. Your membership will grant you the chance to participate in live Q and sessions with renowned scientists, astronomers, and space explorers. Get your burning questions answered by those who push the boundaries of human knowledge. Embark on a journey that spans the cosmos and join us in unraveling the secrets of the universe. Become a Sophia Science TV member today, and together we will reach for the stars. Thanks for watching. Subscribe, like, and share. Don't forget to leave your comment.